manifesting the life of our dreams and we're feeling happy and excited and joyful consistently, and then all of a sudden we just get this surge of anxiety or fear or worry. What do we do to stay on track? I'm going to give you the 2 most powerful hacks for you to raise to a higher vibration so that you can keep manifesting the life of your dreams. This is Bran Victoria with CEOmanifestors.com. The first thing you need to realize about your feelings is that your feelings are like your emotional gas gauge. So your body is your vehicle, your feelings are the gas gauge. And so when you're paying attention to that, when you are happy, excited, joyful, your gas gauge is on full. You're doing great. And so when you are feeling anger, sadness, or any lower vibrations, you're running on empty. Maybe you just need to cry it out or something like that. You're on your gas gauge, your emotional guidance gas gauge is on empty. So when you notice that it's on empty, it is your job, it is your duty to fill that gas gauge back up. That's all it means. It doesn't mean like, oh, I effed up this, I can't do it anymore. You didn't screw up the whole manifestation process. You're still good. So your emotions are there to guide you. They actually guide you to what you want. So when you're on empty, that's just you. Okay, so say for instance, we are manifesting $50,000. You're feeling good consistently and everything's going good. You're happy. But then one day, all of a sudden, you just get this surge of anxiety and doubt. What do? First of all, you have to notice that your gas gauge, your emotional gas gauge is on empty. So how are we going to bring that up to full so that you can be back on that rampage of happiness and good feelings? One of the hacks that I like is just shifting to a higher vibration gradually. So by this, okay, say that, okay, we're manifesting $50,000 and all of a sudden you get this huge bill. You get this bill for like, $2,000 in the mail. And so now a surge of anxiety comes up for you. So what we can do is, okay, we look at the bill. So we know we don't feel good about this bill. And all the feelings are coming up, the negative feelings are coming up. So we can start by saying, I typically pay my bills on time. I have a roof over my head. Things are actually going well for me. I paid my bill last week and I'm still living in my home. Things keep getting better and better for me. I can think of many times where I paid my bill, and I can think of a lot of times where my bills just got paid with, even though I didn't have the money, they just got paid. Things are getting better and better for me every day. I can recall a bunch of times where money came easily to me. Why am I feeling this way? Would I feel this way if I knew that would I feel this way if I knew I had $50,000? How does that version of me feel with $50,000 that gets this bill? Money is coming to me easily. Wow, I just feel grateful that I'm able to pay this bill. It's so easy to pay my bills. The other day I paid my bill and my cell phone is still on. The other day I paid my car payment and I still have my car. It feels so good to have my car. It feels good to actually pay my bills and know that they're being paid no matter what. See, now you're switching to a higher vibration gradually, increment by increment. And just say, it doesn't even matter. You don't have to have anything prepared when you say this. Just let it roll off. If you're reaching for the better feeling, every time the better feeling thought. So keep doing this until you feel like The gas gauge, the emotional gas gauge is full. And that's how you can do this easily and start applying this today. Because we all have it where anxiety comes up and fear and doubt. And sometimes it's literally out of nowhere. It just comes up. And it's our job to understand our emotions. And don't let that stuff just slide. Like, don't let the fear of a bill or the anxiety of having a bill slide. Because when you let those feelings keep sliding and you keep feeling that anxiety or lower vibration, it builds up and builds up and builds up until the lid comes off. And that can turn into full-blown anger, rage. It can turn into depression. So that's why I feel it's so important, and I cannot tell you how important. Well, I can tell you, but your feelings are extremely important. And in many of my videos, I will just go back to how your emotions play a huge role in the manifestation process. So that is number one. Number two, it's breathing in and breathing out. Doing a little breath work. Now, I know typically you hear people say, oh, you just have to breathe and breathe out. Just count to 10, you'll be fine. You're good. But what you need to understand, you really have to focus. It's about your focus. Be laser focused on your breathing. So what you want to do is, we're going back to the example where we are manifesting $50,000 and we have this bill, this $2,000 bill in the mail. So what we want to do is we breathe in for 4 seconds, then we breathe out for 4 seconds. So let's try it together. So what we're doing is we are breathing in 4 seconds, holding for 4 seconds, then breathing out for 4 seconds. And you can repeat this for about, I recommend 2 to 5 minutes until you feel better. And focus all of your attention on your breath. That is it. It's kind of like meditating, but not really meditating. We're just focusing on our breath. We're placing our awareness somewhere else rather than on the problem that we are having. And you can start applying this today. Of course, whenever a negative feeling pops up for you. Alright guys, let's just keep it real. We are all humans at the end of the day. We are here on this physical plane to feel happy, to feel anger, to feel excited, to feel sadness. We are here to feel. We're here to experience. So when you understand how your emotions are the emotional gas gauge, and your body, your mind, your body is the vehicle, you can understand that when you have an intention, dream, or goal, you can't get there when you are on empty. To put it in some different words, you cannot get to California if your car is empty. That's how your body works. Your emotions, that's your fuel. Because when you think about emotions, that's energy in motion. So you have this, when you think of it as energy in motion, that's what's moving you closer to the manifestation, to the goal. So let's keep our gauge on full, okay? Get it, fill it, just fill her back up when it needs to be filled up. And don't even take it so hard when you're feeling sad or you need to cry. That's fine, you can still manifest your dreams and feel those feelings. Your job, like I said before, is just to fill her back up. And you guys, so apply these methods and let me know how this works out for you and what difference it makes for you. Just type in the comments below and let me know. Like the video over here, subscribe over here as usual. And I am Bran Victoria, with CEOmanifestors.com.